Okay, testing the sound, testing the sound, testing the sound. Okay, we didn't finish last time. And I am late today, so we'll probably just try to catch up.
Are we gonna fly straight down?
Don't worry. I'll keep you safe.
Oh, here's a ton of wreckage outside the Space Lifeform Capture Station.
Yes. This place seems to have suffered a serious collision.
So we got rammed? Could it have been a creature from space?
A ship is more likely, I think. I haven't looked too closely, but it's just over there. You should be able to see it soon. By the way, the terminal you're looking for isn't inside this capture station. It might have been knocked into space as well.
Why are we going down this way?
Oh, we finally made it down! That was even crazier than falling out of the escape pod!
Stay close to me. We're about to accelerate.
Ah, not again!
The Archeoloon storm is closing in. We'll need to pass through it quickly.
Okay!
Maggie seems to have sensed Ungian's presence.
What? He's back so soon?
We'll need to be more careful from this point on.
Oh? Hey! That was a laser beam.
Ah! Are we under attack? Is Columbine okay? Let's hurry over and help! Maggie's been shut down!
Those blue areas contain high concentrations of the ancient moon's power. It's best not to touch them.
Are you alright?
Maggie's hurt, but it's nothing life-threatening.
Why is this happening? Are they supposed to be a couple?
Is this what people call a domestic dispute?
More like domestic abuse.
Where'd you even learn that phrase? Anyway, we gotta stop that guy. You saw it all just now, right? Ungi's the exact same color as Eggy. The only difference is, he's huge. Do you think he ate a few too many Eggies or something?
Wait for me to grow as big as him. Then I'll tell you, Paimon.
Ugh. Oh, fine. So, what do we do now? Should we fall back and wait for another chance now that Ungi's back?
There's no time for that.
Yes. The Archeoloon storm is closing in on Ungian's circle, and there are many little creatures living there.
You take care of Maggie, we'll grab the ancient moon's fount.
All right. But be careful. I need time to treat Maggie. Just keep Ungi busy until I get there. There are some small schools of Kuhenki living in the Lunar Sea. I'll ask them to help you out.
Okay, leave it to us.
I'll help too.
I wonder, can I go on those things when I am Columbina? No.
Oh, are these the Kohenki Columbina sent to help us? Looks like they're pointing the way. Let's follow their lead.
So Ungi shot that laser beam. What an ass!
Why are they all crowding around here and not leaving?
They're companions.
Huh. They're stuck together so tightly. It's almost like they're trying to imitate something.
You keep them. I no longer need offerings. Keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Do you think they could carry us across if they imitated those jellyfish? Wow! They pulled it off! They're awesome! Looks like monsters are attacking the Kohenki over there! Huh? Did those little guys turn into a shield to protect the other Kohenki?
Solidified!
A moonlit night for all.
Observe. Be silent. Observe. Night falls. Goodness.
Oh,
how the
they look
world has
different.
changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Since this school of Kohenki can mimic jellyfish, do you think they could mimic that whale over there, too? Haha! They can! Ah, these little guys are amazing! Watch out! Ah! Oki's seen us! Oh, that was close. We did a great job completing our mission, though. We've got Ungi's undivided attention. He's definitely tracking us down now, so we gotta be super careful moving forward.
didn't realize that was a problemo.
Look! Columbina's back! She's covering us! Maggie's counterattacking! She shoots! She scores!
Now's our chance. Charge!
Just one more step! The ancient moon's found is right up ahead! We finally got our hands on the fount! That's mission accomplished, right?
I sense there's information I need in here.
So, you don't just absorb data from terminals? Because this looks like it formed naturally.
No, it's artificial. I can feel it.
Oh. Be careful then.
Just as I thought. This is an energy entity created by a researcher named Lusalim,
Who is that?
Ungian and Maggie's student. Likely also the one who left the message in the terminal. This lunar sea once used to be Lusalim's Lunar Veil Laboratory.
Mm-hmm.
Lunar Veil Laboratory? What's that supposed to be?
It's a grand project meant to hide the moon.
From who?
Hide the moon? Whoa! All these guys, all these dragons sure had big dreams. How'd they plan to pull that off?
The exact principles are unclear, but it seems to have something to do with his teacher, Ungin. Lusalim successfully experimented with a miniature lunar veil by applying it to the Ungin circle.
Oh, Paimon remembers now. The circle looked empty from the outside, but was completely different on the inside. So that was the lunar veil at work.
That's right. The success of the miniature veil pushed the project on to the next phase. A massive veil generator was built here. One that could conceal the entire moon.
Why? But the moon isn't hidden right now.
That is because before the veil could take shape, an entity from beyond the stars pierced it.
Okay.
An entity from beyond the stars pierced it. The device went haywire. The laboratory exploded. And all came to nothing. Only deep underground might some traces still remain.
Wait, a being from beyond the stars? Could it be?
The great ruler of the firmament?
No one anticipated the entity's arrival. but it changed everything. Lucilim had designed the Lunar Veil as a crucial part of Project Moongazer. But it had to be suspended.
So, what exactly is Project Moongazer?
Look out!
Oh no! Ungi's below us! Quick, get out of the way! It's Calabina and Maggie! They're here to help!
A giant moon spirit with a dull color. It seems to have lost its senses due to the moonlit vines. Clear those nasty things out and it might just go back to normal.
Has Ungi gone crazy? Isn't there any way we can calm him down?
His body seems to be entangled in knotted moonlight vines.
Is that what's driving him nuts?
Traveler, could you try removing the vines?
Up there! Look out!
Oh no.
Up there! Look out! Looks like he's prepping a huge attack! We gotta stop him somehow! Looks like it's working! Come on, let's get rid of those vines!
I've got you. Hold on a little longer. Maggie's shaking him off. Here's our chance.
Look! More vines! Quick! Clear them out! Look! Vines are sprouting from Ungi's head! Quick! We gotta remove them! Huh? Is Ungi running away? Where'd he run off to?
Down below. Keep up with the little ones. Here's our chance.
Lol, okay, done.
Ungi seems to have calmed down. So, were those vines the real culprits all along?
He's still in pain. I can tell. His mind's been thrown into chaos, and he can't communicate with me.
It's because of the information inside him. I can feel it.
What information inside him?
He and I are of the same kind, after all.
Is she going to eat him?
What are you doing, Eggy?
His body has information from Ungin's circle within it. Do you remember how there were moonlight vines growing near that terminal?
You mean he was the one who absorbed the information from there?
Yes. That information may contain details regarding Project Moongazer. That must be why I'm here.
But you'll be putting yourself in too much danger!
Paimon, let Ninin go. She was born on the moon, and I was the one who, out of worry, sent her to a place thousands of miles away from home. She did everything possible to return here with your help, back to her homeland, all for the sake of her mission. That determination, it's remarkable. I don't think she wants to be protected, even if it's out of goodwill.
But Columbina! Paimon's worried precisely because she's trying so hard. You know, even though she's hit her rebellious phase and hasn't shown Paimon any respect for a while now.
And maturity is what follows that period of rebellion.
Paimon, if you let me go, I'll respect you so much, even the moon will seem less important by comparison.
But this guy's huge! What if it swallows you?
If that happens, then that must also be part of my mission.
How stubborn can you get?
Stubborn is one way to put it, but you could also say that this is a wish she holds most dear.
That's right.
Then go, Ninin. I have faith in you. Let this ray of moonlight bear witness to your choice, and bless you on your journey.
This is...
I believe in you too, Eggy. I believe in you too, Ninin.
Thank you. Here I go.
Did she just get a hat?
Come on, Eggy! You'll get through your rebellious phase! Paimon knows
did it. Looks like things aren't as bad as we feared.
And thank goodness for that!
Thank you. I've obtained some critical information. I know what transpired at Ungain's ring and the space lifeform capture station. All right. What happened? I'm curious too. It all comes back to that mysterious signal from deep space. It finally appeared again. Many, many years after the Dragon Pioneer's passing.
Okay, and who was that?
But, even so, the Moon Gazer Tower he designed, the Eye of Ibni Bellum, captured the coordinates of that second signal.
Wait, he finally did it? Awesome! So, where did the signal come from?
From the depths of space, far, far away from the moon. So far away that the spaceship could barely reach it. And even then, it would lack sufficient energy to return. But Ungian, the life scientist, chose to pilot a spaceship named Moongazer and set out for those coordinates nonetheless.
Okay.
Wait, did he go cuckoo or something? Or was he not planning to come back?
Perhaps it was enough for him that he'd be able to decipher the signal. And at that distance, he might have been able to transmit his discovery back. So, what happened? He disappeared into the sea of stars. And the dragons did not receive any messages from Moongazer thereafter.
So, he failed.
No. Years later, the Space Lifeform Capture Station was suddenly ramped by an unknown object. After emergency repairs were complete, the researchers discovered that the object that ramped the station was a cloaked spaceship.
Okay.
Cloaked? Like, invisible? Could it have been...
Yes. It was the Moongazer. Though why it was cloaked is a mystery. Ungian's wife, Magi's, was the first to enter the spaceship. But she only found a round, black, spiky creature inside.
And?
Archeolune spectrometers indicated that the creature matched Ungian's data signature.
What happened?
Magi's ran a series of tests, and thus discovered that her lover was fusing with some unknown creature.
Okay.
Oh, that's terrifying! Was it the mysterious space lifeform that had sent the signal? Did it eat Ungian? Could he still be saved?
Unfortunately, the dragon researchers had never encountered such a situation before. At a loss, they could only watch helplessly as Ungian transformed into an entirely new life form. Then, Ungian awoke, and he passed a message to them.
What was the message?
There is no information about this.
Of course.
Ah, seriously? There's still some missing intel? Hearing all this, Ungian had it super rough. He tried to capture an alien, but ended up getting caught himself.
That's not the case. The ship's logs show that the creature emitting the signal didn't attack Ungian. Instead, he was the one who chose to fuse with it. In this way, the creature was able to overcome the language barrier and pass a message to the dragons. What a surprising turn of events.
It seems that message may be the key to understanding Project Moongazer. I'm getting more curious about what it is by the moment.
Looks like we'll have to look elsewhere for that.
So? Was Ungian still alive after all that?
After delivering the message, Ungian began to die. But McGee's, being an expert in life sciences herself, used an experimental technique on him. One that could convert a life form into one composed of pure, ancient moon energy.
Okay.
Oh! That sounds a lot like the dragon's phlogistonization!
So, did she succeed?
To an extent. She saved his body and created Ungi, the first artificially birthed Kuhanki on the moon. But Ungian's consciousness was completely lost during this process.
Oh no.
From then on, she devoted all her energy to researching this new life form until her own lifespan came to an end. Then, she requested that her student, Lusalim, use the same technique on her, ultimately being converted into a new life form. Just as with Ungian, her consciousness was not preserved.
So this is your story. If that's the case, I think that Lusaline may have been the one to inherit the message that the creature from space transmitted to the dragons. Did he also establish a research facility somewhere? That's most likely where we'll find the key to Project Moongazer.
I'm afraid his research facility no longer exists.
Oh? Did you discover something?
You tell Colombina about Lusalim, the Lunar Veil Project, and the Descender from Beyond the Skies.
It was destroyed by a descender from beyond the heavens? In that case, I fear the great ruler of the firmament is the likely culprit.
I had the same thought.
A veil that could obscure the moon. That sounds very similar to the false sky.
Yeah, like some sort of baby version. But his research institute has already been destroyed. He might have been lost in that explosion too.
My guess is just the opposite. That Lusalim didn't perish, and that his research survived.
Huh? Why do you say that?
As you can see, apart from the Lunar Sea itself, none of the draconic facilities have been destroyed. Not the Eye of Ibni Bellum, not Ungian Circle, not the Space Lifeform Capture Station. Their survival doesn't seem in line with the plan laid down by the one who changed the world.
So, you're saying that Lusaline protected them somehow?
Huh.
Yes. He might have struck a bargain using the fruits of his research, and followed the ruler of the heavens thereafter.
Oh?
That makes sense. And if it's true, he might have continued Project Moongazer elsewhere. But where?
I do know of one other place on the moon. If Project Moongazer was hidden anywhere, my guess is that would be it. However, Ninin, is there something you haven't told us?
Huh?
Among your kind, only you have a mission you seek to fulfill.
Oh, that's true. Now you mention it, Heki's buddies all seem super carefree.
Don't worry. I won't force you to answer. I just want to know more about you. After all, out of all the terminals we've seen, not a single one seems to contain information about you.
I don't know either.
It's okay. I'm just curious. If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. We trust you.
What if I really am hiding something from you? I'm just curious too. Keeping secrets isn't always a bad thing. I learned that from a friend. But if I do get angry, I might take the hat I gave you back.
And Paimon will throw the snack she was saving for you into the lunar sea.
I understand. I promise I won't hide anything from you. Then I'll take your word for it, Ninin. Now, please follow me. There's a base on the far side of the moon. My powers tell me that it's massive.
Oi oi.
I originally planned to save it for last, because cleaning it up would probably be exhausting. But now, I suppose it has to be moved up the schedule. I have a feeling we'll find the answers to our remaining questions there. Thank you. How can I repay you for all this? After delivering the message,
Black spiky creature.
look, Paimon. Don't you think Ninin's matured even more now?
You're right. She's actually talking about paying us back. But we're friends, so there's no need for all that.
Yes. She taught me that lesson, actually. You could stand to learn it too, Ninin.
It was and it would be my honor.
Well then, follow me when you're ready.
Goodness, how the world has changed.
Are you ready? Let's go then. Follow me closely, just like before.
Project Moongeyser.
So, how does your friendship work?
We share tasty food with each other.
Yes, and Paimon has wonderful taste in food, especially in snacks. We also often chat and play games together. You know, in Silvermoon Hall. I remember that place. It is beautiful. And there are other Kuhenki there. Though I neglected to make friends with them.
That's because you had your mission on your mind and nothing else. It's okay, though. We'll just get Columbina to introduce you once we're done.
I can do that.
When the time comes, can we play some crazy party games? We won't be bothering anyone out there anyway.
A party on the moon wouldn't disturb anyone either.
Oh, right! And a moon party sounds way more exciting.
Sounds like fun.
Look! Looks like there's something up ahead!
We're almost there.
Oh. Death Moon.
This place is huge! Is this some kind of weapons base? This feels completely different from the other places we've been. It looks really dangerous.
It certainly feels cold and sterile. But for some reason, I feel an odd sense of familiarity.
Familiarity? Have you been here before?
No. I've only scouted the outskirts using Kuvaki.
so I don't know where this feeling is coming from. Let's explore deeper inside.
Oh no. We are the intruders. Again.
Something's coming. We gotta scoot. Getting caught in those searchlights will probably trigger an alarm or something. We better avoid them too. So many searchlights! Quick, follow the crates to avoid them. There are crates blocking the way up ahead. Don't crash into them, all right?
There are too many searchlights up ahead. Let's find another way around.
Those floating things look super dangerous. We better not let them touch us. Not another searchlight! Good thing there are more crates here too. Quick, let's follow them.
Let's speed up and rush through.
Look! Is that the entrance?
Looks like we can head deeper into the base from here.
Who would have thought this base would still be operational? This is crazy.
That's dragon tech for you.
In that case, let's not disturb the fruits of their labor.
What are you talking about? Paimon thought we could turn this place upside down now that you're here.
Aren't you afraid that things might turn out like when we came to the moon? We almost didn't make it onto the spaceship.
Paimon completely forgot about that. Ugh. Seriously, why would a base even have a self-destruct system anyway? Guess we'll have to keep a low profile, just like old times.
Yes. To be honest, I'd like to know what's inside too. And sneaking into my own home is quite novel. Also, now we're here. That strange sense of familiarity is only growing stronger.
Not to be sniffed at.
Oh fuck. Wait, so maps are like circular. Okay, this is the far side, this is the other side we visited. What's this? Moontide Sea. Lunar Highland Lands. Ancient Hall. How can I avoid being spotted? Jump over?
Great! Here's another terminal! Your time to shine, Eggy!
Terminal activated. Requesting base data. Base data acquired. Searching for Project Moongazer. No data. Searching for Lucilim. There we go. I've located Lucilim's research lab. It's inside this base.
Haha! Jackpot! Let's hurry over and check it out!
Reading the base's engineering schematics and routes. We just need to keep going forward. And we'll get there.
Is there any other intel?
Retrieving other data. Huh? The Lord of Darkness, who returned from the Sea of Stars?
The Lord of Darkness who returned from the Sea of Stars.
Who's that?
The data indicates that the existence of this base stems from the will of this Lord of Darkness.
Nibelung?
Its construction also dates to a much later time than any of the other facilities we visited. Its bottommost levels lead to the moon's core, into which a fissure has been carved. An endless stream of ancient moon energy surges from the fissure. It's what powers the space. Its purpose was to turn the moon into a space-based weapon.
Space-based weapon? Wait, is this Lord of Darkness?
Is probably the returning Dragon King Nibelung.
So the Dragon King returned? Wow, we must be pretty special to have stumbled into a place like this. First, the Heavenly Principles arrived, then the Dragon King, and now us!
Ad Astra Abyssosk, as they say.
In that case, we're gonna have to be really careful how we proceed. If something goes wrong, Colomina, you gotta protect us, okay? Huh? Hang on. Where's Colomina?
Wait, why did we say Ad Astra Abyssosk? To the stars and the abyss.
She's gone!
When did that happen?
Paimon didn't even notice her leaving! Eggy, did you see where Columbina went?
No. I was extracting the data from the terminal.
Oh no! The one person keeping us safe just disappeared! Is this place haunted or something?
Columbina wouldn't leave without saying something. There must be some reason for this. Something related to Eggy, perhaps? No. She was reading the data on the terminal. Could it have been...
Also, now we're here. That strange sense of familiarity is only growing stronger.
Columbina's disappearance might have something to do with that sense of familiarity she mentioned. What exactly is hiding inside this base?
What do we do now?
We go to Lusalim's laboratory.
Yes. That place must hold the secrets this base conceals. We might find some clues about Columbina's disappearance there. That said, our route requires us to pass through the security systems ahead. We can't afford to trigger a base-wide alarm.
Is there a way to disable the security somehow? Let Paimon see.
Up there.
Looks like there's been a cave-in. There's no way through. Looks like this room leads to the second floor.
The blueprints show that the security control rooms are on the second floor of the left and right wings. The blueprints show that the security control...
That route over there leads to Lusalim's lab, but we gotta find a way to switch the security out first. Looks like we need to reach the second floor through the room on the left. That's where the security control room is. How about we find a way to sneak in and check it out?
Okay. No problem.
We better not get caught by those patrolling machines.
Not to be sniffed at.
Whoa! Here comes a guard machine!
Gather!
By royal
Wayne, a new moon rises.
Be silent. To dust. Close your eyes.
Phew! You made quick work of them. We should be able to keep moving now. Can we turn off the security system with this?
That's right. These are the security controls. But it seems we need to shut down both the security controls here and in the room on the right. And we need to do it in quick succession.
So, that means once we turn the security system off here, we've got to hurry over to the other control room as fast as we can, right?
Understood.
There are patrol machines up ahead. Be careful now. Looks like everything in this room's been buried.
Not to be sniffed at.
Where's the button? Oh, it was a veil.
Great! The alarm's been disabled. We should be able to proceed now, right?
Should is the operative word.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
Ah, fuck. I stopped it at the most stupid moment. Oh. Aye aye.
What is this place? The security feels even tighter than before.
Material transport channel.
Oh no! We've been spotted!
Over here.
Geronimo. No entry.
Searchlights again? How are we supposed to get past?
Can we use something to create blind spots?
Hide in the storage chest. How? Lusalim's laboratory.
Finally! We're here! This has gotta be Lusalim's lab, right? Hurry! Let's search it and see what we can find.
You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Records left in the terminal. Looking back, I have been blessed with 3 incredible pieces of good fortune in my life. First, it was truly my good fortune that I was born in the age after Ibn Bellum, for otherwise I would never have had the chance to reach the moon. The second piece of good fortune was being taken in as a student by Professors Ungen and Magis, once learned members of the Moongazers themselves. Moongazers? And third, I am grateful for you, Ninin. Ninin, you did not come into this world the way we did. You are a true child of the stars. Now you know why I was suspicious of that dark creature from beyond the skies? That being that was black? That is why I now entrust Project Moongazer, now only one step away from completion, to you. And that final step is life. Information and memory must be given away to be inherited and to circulate. The power of the moon's origin, granted to us by the moon goddesses, is enough to make this possible. I will not live to see the project completed, for I have sinned against dragonkind. I capitulated to that terrifying sovereign who was not of this world, and surrendered the precious results of our research. And I do not intend to escape judgment. But you know very well why I made that choice. You know what it was for. I had my own mission to fulfill. Now I believe in you more than anyone. I believe you can finish walking the rest of the road none of us could. From now on, everything that follows, I place in your hands. I hope that when I am gone, I can journey into the sea of stars. There I would leave behind a few drops of tears like cups of wine, raised in tribute to my teachers. Then I would gather a few stars and set them beneath the curtain of night to form a single line that says, "The dragons were here."
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
Moongazer's engraving tool. Added to an archive. Wait. So we found volume 2, but we didn't find volume 1. I wonder what that is about. To the chief architect of Project Lunar Veil, the designer of the Nin Kiga's Game of Life, the executor of Project Moongazer, my father, Lusalim, I record your contribution to Project Moongazer.
This thing looks like it still works. Maybe there's some info inside. Let's open it up and take a look.
Moongazer's Engravings 1. The following records the message conveyed by the stellar black body. This version is the translated digest of the key information with all extraneous content omitted. Terminology that could not be understood in its original form has been rendered using our own conceptual equivalents, Lusalim. Dear friend from a distant world, I am glad this message has found you. Whether our voices may ever be heard, I cannot say. But if nothing else, they may at the very least drive away a little of this cold silence that hangs so heavily in this lonely universe. If by chance one among you hears us, it means we have been captured by some exceptional gravitational force. As such, it is my fervent hope that your civilization knows that you are not alone in this vast star-filled cosmos. Our era may have been consigned to the past by the time this message reaches you, pitch-black annihilation, that mortal foe of all life, carves its path across the universe. Please beware. We know not where you are, but we send this message in the hope that it reaches you before darkness assails. This message may be insignificant, but it is our light. May it embolden you, reminding you that you do not face the unknown and the darkness alone. Shine on, if you may. A single ray of light is feeble, easily swallowed by the darkness. But as long as another shines out before it can fade, then one day there will surely come a ray of light that pierces the night like the dawn. To my daughter, Ninin, the key form of assistance the moon goddesses provided to our plans lies at the lunar core. You can reach this place via fissures, so do not forget to go there.
Is this the message that the creature from space sent to the dragons?
I see. So, that's how it was.
So, Project Moongazer was meant to send this kind of message back out into the universe? If that's all there was to it, couldn't they just have used the Eye of Ibn Bellum? Did Paimon miss something? Hang on, just gonna check again. Huh, what do you know? There really is a footnote at the end. To my daughter, Ninin. Ninin? Wait, so you're Lusalim's daughter, Eggy? Wait, then how'd you end up like this?
I don't know. I don't have these memories. Why don't I have them?
We need to go take a look at the moon's core.
But what about Columbina? We still haven't found any clues regarding her disappearance.
That might also be connected to the moon's core.
Oh, right. That familiar feeling she mentioned earlier must be the core, right? Come on, let's check it out.
Wait, how many parts the moon gazes are engravings have? Collected. Oh, only 2. Okay, let's read the volume 2. Note by Nin Kigya. The following is a verbatim translation of the first message received. It is intended solely for research purposes. The 3,655 lines preceding this section appear to be a record of a historical or perhaps mythical account of this civilization. They describe in considerable detail how an immortal named Isna Curel defeated 7 different monsters, or possibly compatriots, in succession and ultimately brought the entire world under the rule of their empire. However, from this passage onward, the narrative changes dramatically. Its focus turns to Isna Curel receiving word from another unknown land of a dark destroyer, and the decline soon to come. Huh. Isn't that very similar to what happened to Nibelung when he was visited by Voyager? That Voyager told him that his planet is headed for destruction? On the eve of the Empire's destruction, Isna Curel dispatches a final messenger to convey this news to other worlds outside the Empire. Beyond this, almost nothing is known about the civilization in question. We can only infer that they were inclined to place whatever they wished to express within long narrative poems framed in the third-person perspective. Otherwise, it is difficult to explain why they would choose such an excessively verbose and easily misunderstood form to convey what would otherwise have been a fairly concise and straightforward message. Remember how Nahida told us that some information on Teyvat can only survive because we are telling them as fairy tales? Maybe hiding information within poems was that civilization's way to protect the information. Then Chu said Isnakurel, what words do you bring before me? What words would you lay at my feet? And the unknown that had come together in assembly answered, not by Ninkigya. The unknown term in this line cannot be reliably inferred. However, judging from the context, it appears to encompass the meaning of brothers, friends, rulers, and servants all at the same time. These are the words we bring before you. These are the words we lay at your feet. O Isnakurel, child of Glelvor, ruler of Trog, not by Ninkigya. The protagonist's biological sex, assuming such a concept exists for this species at all, is entirely unknown. The language itself also shows no obvious markers of gender. How shall your hands withstand them? How shall your something contend with them? You pin their heads beneath your feet, and yet they shall rend your throat like something. Not by Ninkigya. The unknown terms in these two lines cannot be reliably inferred. The former appears to refer to an organ belonging to this species, though apparently not a corporeal one. The later may refer to some living creature or to a monster of local legend, though no prior mention of it appears in the text. Uphold you in your doings, O our something, and good God will not. Walk alongside you, our something, and good God shall not. Not by Ninkigya. The unknown term in these two lines cannot be reliably inferred. However, judging from the context, it appears to encompass the meaning of merciful and good and zealous for war and destruction at the same time. Send forth your messenger though you may, yet dark destruction shall still find your world. Speak unto other worlds, though you may, no thanks shall be given for your words. He shall stand with us no more. He shall dwell with us no more, and return to our land too he shall no more. Then said Isnakurel, child of Glerver, spoken truth you have to me, your something has laid these words before me. Not by Ninkigya. The unknown term in this line cannot be reliably inferred. It might be a word denoting the will or the soul, so the context suggests an organ located on the surface of the species' body. Not by Ninkigya. Here we pass over 137 lines of the text, which appear to contain nothing beyond a roster of various names and titles. Choose shall I, the immortal, speak unto you, and choose shall I deliver these words before you. Our shining land, given unto us by the good God Enshogol, gleams like silver purified. Receives the praises of all nations far and wide. As I was born a god and walk as a god, so shall you obey. Then said Isnakurel, child of Glerfor, that which walks shall walk, that which dies shall die. Even the gods must submit to a law such as this. You have laid these words before me, send not your messenger, warn not the other world, and obey I shall not. My messenger is nimble as Fnost, and swift as Tringuos, like Olmegratin racing through flame. He too shall sing his urgent cry as the third mud candle sputters out. Not by Ninkigya. The original wording of this line is presented as is. It appears to be a proverb of the civilization, though its meaning remains wholly obscure. When the dark destroyer comes, our world shall walk no more. Our gods shall walk no more. When the dark destroyer comes, our world too shall perish, and our gods too shall be no more. How could you think I know no fear? I fear more than all of you together. Fear fills me, and fear shakes me to the very core of my being, yet I shall consume my suffering to the last, as one would partake of some kind of food? Question mark. Never again shall my embrace bring joy to my partner? Question mark. Never again shall I sing of tales grand and humble to my gentle young? Question mark. Never again shall I behold you walking toward the future? Question mark. I promised. To set the So said the child of Glerver, tears falling from their eyes, their sorrow deep. Should I send forth my messenger, the Dark Destroyer shall take notice of our world and bring about its death. Should I withhold my messenger, the Dark Destroyer shall also take notice of our world and bring about its death. So shall I, the immortal, speak unto you all that their eyes behold, the Destroyer shall conquer. Not by Ninkigia. Here we pass over 32 lines of the text, which broadly correspond to the third line of the general translation, but which are considerably more cumbersome and challenging to parse. Yet I shall make them, the other worlds, know, just as I was made to know. Warn them I shall, so they may be ready. Warn them I shall, so they may be watchful, and summon courage in their hearts. O friends, know that you are not alone. We, the dead warriors, once faced the darkness as you now do. When the curtain falls on the day, when all light disappears from the horizon, when the earth, is swallowed by the darkness, when the sky, is occupied by the darkness, and when Isnakuro's message sets sail, the darkness, shall destroy our homes, rend the crowns from our heads, and shake us to our very foundations, Not by Ninkigia, the original wording has been preserved as is. Its meter occurs only twice in the preceding text. Nonetheless, listen, this is our light. Not by Ninkigia, the original wording has been preserved as is. However, judging from the context, the verb used here is clearly used to describe auditory sense. Small and faint it may be, pure still it is, and as pure as when first it was kindled, may it be a light unto you. May your light also be here. Dim is the light we have kindled, yet no? The light, and you shall kindle it anew. So shall there be light to rend? The darkness, and light that shall not be extinguished as ours? Has been. We are here looking up at the starry sky. Not by Ninkigia, whether the civilization represented by the stellar blackbody was in fact the empire of the immortal Isnakuro cannot be verified. It remains possible that this was another civilization that has tragically since fallen, one that received the warning sent by Isnakuro but was since unable to escape its destiny in the end. Why do I have some weird feeling about this entire passage? It reminds me a lot about the Luxbane, aka Lord Ravager from Honkai Star Rail. Luxbane, also known as the Sun Devourer. The colossal entity, also known as the Sun Devourer, is credited with numerous stellar extinction events recorded by the Intelligentsia Guild. Little is known about the Lord Ravager. Even their motives remain an enigma. Across the cosmos, they are simply referred to as Luxbane. Luxbane's form is indescribable, a shape so vast it eclipses suns, blotting out sky and space alike. Some in the Astral Ecology School believe they are a descendant of a Leviathan branch species. But with those creatures long gone, few can imagine a young Eon reviving such an old being from death and commanding them. Could the Luxbane be Nanook's emanator to confront the voracity or the permanence? No one knows for sure. According to the list of arch-enemies, Luxbane appears to be associated with stellar destruction, not by directly attacking planets but targeting their stars. Their purpose remains unknown, and the Astral Ecology School speculates that they may be descended of a branch of the Leviathans. Luxbane appears to manifest as a black, cloud-like entity, large enough to envelop entire planets, with a single eye that glows with a purplish light. There was no purple mentioned in this, but the entire other description matches. But it sounds very similar. If they wanted to somehow connect the games, this is the best opportunity. Especially considering that we don't know if Luxbane... Like, I think Luxbane would be targeting permanence rather than voracity, considering that it eats stars and has too much in common with voracity, though it could also be targeted voracity. But if we assume that it was targeting permanence, then attacking civilizations that embody permanence or civilizations that have dragons on them would make sense. Supergravity will make it hard to move. Try to overcome its effect.
What's going on? Paimon suddenly feels so heavy. Paimon can barely fly anymore. Why are we floating again? Ugh, Paimon's about to lose her lunch. Ugh, not again. Huh? Gravity seems back to normal. Columbina! You're back! Was it you who fixed the problem just now? Talk about perfect timing. Oh, we were so worried. Where'd you go?
Are you alright?
I'm sorry. I didn't expect the depths of the space to actually lead to the moon's core. It contains an extremely high concentration of ancient moon energy. When I suffused this base with Kuvaki, I accidentally came into contact with it and was swept into the moon's core.
So, you really went there? Paimon was starting to think this base was haunted. Anyway, Paimon's glad you're okay. We just discovered some new info about Project Moongazer. It's...
I already learned the truth at the moon's core.
Okay.
I discovered who you are as well, Ninin.
It seems that is where my mission lies. Please, take me there.
What's wrong, Columbina? You look like you don't want her to go there.
Ninin cannot survive within the moon's core.
But I must complete my mission.
Yes, but it does not wait for you there.
What?
Your mission isn't to be accomplished at the moon's core. Rather, it is to be found in the place where everything began.
You mean the Eye of Ibn Bellum?
Yes, your mission is to activate Project Moongazer within the Eye. That requires a data key made from the ancient moon's power. I can journey to the moon's core once again to retrieve it for you, but it will take some time.
Are you asking me to return to the Eye and wait?
Would that be all right with you?
No. If I can't get the key myself, I'll wait for you here. If you don't come back, I won't leave. I want to stay here. And wait for my friend to return.
I understand. Thank you, Ninin. I'll be right back.
I will go with you, Colombina.
If you insist.
Huh, hang on! What about Eggy? Are we really going to leave her here all alone?
Don't worry. I sent a message to Moggy's, and she's on her way. As long as she stays here, there's nothing else in this space that can harm her.
How is Maggie's going to come here? With all those blaring alarms?
Oh, Paimon's still a little worried, though. Maybe she should just stay here and keep Eggy company.
Huh? Don't you want to see what the moon's core looks like?
Yeah, but Eggy will get lonely here if we leave her all alone. She's also Lusalim's daughter, which is, well, something she only just found out. News like that always takes some time to digest. And it's not easy to handle. What if she starts to overthink things and runs off somewhere dangerous? So, Paimon's gonna stay here with her and wait for Moggy's. Just make sure to come back and tell Paimon what you see, okay?
Thank you, Paimon. My estimation of you has gone up once again.
Lol.
In that case, Paimon will increase your snack allowance by 1 share. Now, it's 3 for you and 7 for Paimon.
I'm acting like a big sister. How quickly they grow.
Why so surprised? Paimon did watch Eggy grow up, you know.
I find it a bit suspicious that Paimon is left behind when we are going to the moon's core.
Alright, go on. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll be back. Don't make us wait too long.
Alright. Traveler, come with me. Go without worry. The ground beneath your feet is safe. The finish line is down below. Don't be afraid. We'll go together.
The play of Cyrene. Cyrene. Wait. My clothes changed. Again.
We made it down.
Is this demon's core?
No, that's still up ahead. With you coming along, we'll have to enter it the normal way. As for this place, it is the masterpiece of that Dragon Lord of Darkness. He reforged the moon into a terrifying weapon, and this is his launch silo. The lunar core, the source of the moon's power, became artillery fire aimed at Tevat.
Oh, shoot.
However, that primordial ruler ultimately met defeat at the hands of the heavenly principles. This place is no longer a threat. Let's continue on. We are walking atop the wall of the launch silo. You've probably noticed that the gravity here is a bit off. It seems there are devices maintaining this facility.
Traverse Mesklin.
We'll need to choose the right path. Over there. Watch out for those engineering mechanisms. Don't let them slow you down. The gravity has shifted again. Are you alright? We're almost there. Beneath this door is where we need to go.
Looks like we'll need a key to open it.
You already have it with you. This is Lucilim's final facility. The one before was the Lunar Veil Laboratory, which is now the Lunar Sea.
You mean the ancient moons found?
That's the one. Has the system detected us?
Oh no, boss.
Regardless, they can do nothing to stop us.
Aye, aye.
Looks like it's borrowed some power from the moon's core. The gravity here has gone. Make sure to dodge those barriers.
I supposed to do this? Wait, I forgot that this has an aiming feature. Huh.
Prepare to fire high energy blast.
Aye aye.
Don't get hit.
MD the box.
Let's push forward while we have the chance.
Ow! Where am I supposed to go now? Ow. What am I supposed to do now? Is that it? That's what I was supposed to do?
I'll handle the gravity. Just give me a moment. Power of
Moon lesbianism? Does it count as Rasengan?
This is the moon's core. Beautiful, isn't it? The ancient moon energy concentration here is very high, so stay close to me. Let's keep going. You must be wondering what Project Moongazer is. In truth, our whole journey so far has been a part of it.
Oh?
The Eye of Ibni Bellum. Ungien's Circle. The Space Lifeform Capture Station. Lusalim's Lunar Veil Laboratory. And now, we're here. The origin of the moon's life, and the seat of its will. Its core. Our journey has reached its end. She is the key to activating Project Moongazer.
Who?
An imprint left here by the project's final inheritor.
Ninian?
She will explain everything.
Hey! Hello there.
Hello?
I'm Ninkigia. You could call me Ninin. That's what people usually call me. What's your name? Ibni Bellum? Ungin? Magis? Or are you Lusalim?
I am Lumin.
No need to answer me. Unfortunately, I'm no longer here. This is just a recording. But, if you look at it another way, it's not unfortunate at all. You're here. And that means the plan was a success. You have inherited our mission. You must still be very confused about a great number of things. Such as, who exactly am I? Let me tell you. You are a new life created through the will of the moon. A crucial part of Project Moongazer.
Okay.
And what exactly is this project? You must be thinking. Don't worry, I'll get to that. First, please thank the 3 Moon Sisters, who permitted our transgression and allowed us to borrow the power of creation from the moon's very origin.
Moon has power of creation. I didn't say it. I didn't say it before, but I was thinking when we were going through the lunar sea that it looks suspiciously similar to the primordial sea, you know, like the similarities are there. And I was like thinking, is it connected now? Ninin just kind of laid it out chick.
Secondly, thanks are owed to my teacher, Lusalim. He inherited everyone's research and successfully collated all their ancient moon energy data. That's how I was able to gather that data in this sea at the moon's core. Then, when the primordial power of creation was triggered, BAM! A cute little black kuhanky, namely you, was born. You might inherit the name of someone who came before us through the ocean of data. Or you might not. But you will probably recall that you have a mission.
Uh-huh. So this is how Eggy was born.
Next, we must say thank you to Madame Magis, who uncovered the nature of our astral visitor, a database life form. Her research was the foundation upon which you were born.
Data-based life form.
And we have Ungien, who sacrificed his life to relay the final message that our guest civilization sent out into the stars. Then came the first Moongazer, Ibni Bellum, who led us to the moon, opened our eyes, and tirelessly gazed into the brilliant, starry skies. Finally, dear successor, thank you as well for your imminent sacrifice, which will activate the final step of our project. Your mission is to continue transmitting the message we once received out into the universe. A single ray of light is feeble, easily swallowed by the darkness. But as long as another light shines out before it can fade, then one day, there will surely come a ray of light that pierces the night like the dawn. I imagine you understand what I mean at this point, yes? As it happens, my time is almost up. But that's okay. I'll be joining them all soon. Come to think of it, you might actually have inherited my name. It's time to say goodbye. Go complete your mission. And lastly, I salute you, and all your fellow moongazers.
And that's everything. All the researchers who once explored the starry sky have had their data merged into this ocean. By the will of the moon, they will be reborn at some point in the future, in forms akin to Eggies.
Oh. So the moon became a giant phlogiston sea, but made from lunar energy.
They will instinctively consume each other to acquire more data until the mission becomes clear in their minds. Then, they will walk the path we have walked once more, come here, and learn everything. They will use themselves as keys to open the Moongazer module in the Eye of Ibn Bellum, and resend the message out into the universe.
Then they will return to the cycle of life.
Yes, and this cycle may have already happened more than once. That said, calling out into unknown space is not necessarily safe.
True.
The dragon researchers must have also realized this, which is why they began work on the lunar veil. And in Ninen's era, the world already teetered on the brink of destruction due to the conflict between two supreme beings. But peace has been restored into that, at least for now.
If the signal sent out this time ends up drawing the attention of the darkness that dwells amidst the stars to this place...
As promised, I will hand the key and the message over to Ninen. But do you think we should stop her from completing her mission? Or should we support her?
I need some time to think.
I understand. Then let us return to the first Moongazer's tower.
What about Paimon and Ninin?
Don't worry. Magis will pick them up. It'll be a fairly long journey. We'll have plenty of time to give this some more thought. Let's go. It's time to leave. Magis has already picked Paimon and Ninin up and is heading back. We can get going once you're ready.
We are ready.
Then let's go.
We're just going to fly out.
I can sense you're troubled. I am too. So it might be best if we spend our journey back in silence. Gaze upon the moon, add to that, then look up at the starry sky. You will find the answer, I'm sure.
Oh, we left. Around the moon in the 8 days. 8 or 80?
We're back.
Traveler! Columbina! Looks like things went just dandy for you two at the moon's core, huh?
We did indeed learn a lot.
Oh? So, you know where Eggy came from? And what Project Moongazer's all about?
Yes. And the key to unlock the Moongazer module. It's all right here. I'll hand it over to you now, Ninin. Once you've read the information here, you'll know what your mission is.
Thank you. I have been waiting for this moment.
Columbina? Traveler? Why do you two look so serious?
Because her mission involves unknown risks.
What kind of risks?
Distraction.
You'll find out by the time you're done reading.
Oh, Paimon's a little confused. What exactly is Eggy's mission?
As Eki reads the information, you tell Paimon everything.
Sending a message into the starry sky? So, that's what Project Moongazer's all about? So the risk is, we could expose to that? Are you serious? This is a tough call. Eggy, are you alright? Hey, don't be sad. We can still talk this over, right? Remember those snacks? We can split them 50-50, no problem.
No. I'm not sad.
But you're crying.
I'm not sad. And I'm not crying. This is just a toast to those who came before. Columbina, Traveler, Paimon. Thank you. You're my friends. I don't want to make things difficult for you. So, I'm willing to give up on my mission.
Eggy.
It's okay, Paimon. I'm not the first to have executed this plan. My predecessors have long since sent our voices out into the stars. Those voices, so filled with courage, must have traveled to the farthest reaches of the starry skies by now. As long as those voices endure, silence cannot reign across the universe. And that is enough.
Traveler, have you made up your mind?
Does the game even give you a choice here? I know there is a risk. I know, but it's an important mission to connect civilizations across this deadly universe. Maybe we could execute Project Moongazer one last time.
I agree.
You really think so?
Can we really take that risk?
Well, I am Traveler. I somehow did survive the travels so far.
Moongazer has already been executed many times. The false sky used to conceal Tevat has also been opened more than once. The frost moon has existed outside the false sky for thousands of years. Yet even now, there are no traces of abyssal corruption here.
Huh, interesting, no?
Oh, you mean this might not be as dangerous as we thought?
There are many possibilities. Perhaps the Abyss isn't constantly watching this place. Or perhaps the Great Ruler of the Firmament has taken other measures. And to minimize risks, I will also use my power as the Moon Goddess to shield any message that Ninin might send.
Huh? What does that mean?
Kuvaki and the Ancient Moon's energy are both, in essence, the power of the Light Realm. As such, I can infuse my power into the transmitted messages. Once the data passes through the false sky, I can also use that same power to monitor the surrounding area. If there's danger, I can erase the information. That way, we won't be discovered.
Okay.
Oh? Well, that sounds great. But can you maintain your power the whole time?
Well, my strength does have limits. I can only keep it going up to a certain distance. I will try to shield the message as far as possible. At that point, its source will not be so easily traced.
That sounds more feasible.
But will this hurt you?
Don't worry. We have the support of an entire moon here, you know.
So, are you ready, Eggy? Once you've made up your mind, there'll be no turning back.
Can I ask one more question?
Yes?
Why would you do all this for me?
Because we're friends.
That's it?
Yes. That's all the reason I need.
Moongazers, I send you all my regards.
Paimon does too.
I understand. Then I am ready. I was born for this moment.
All right. Now sing out toward the stars. Tevat's moonlight shall send you off on your voyage.
Hello? Hello, everyone. I am so glad to be able to send this message out into the mysterious vastness of space. I don't know if it will reach you, but if nothing else, let it at least dispel some of the silence that fills this cold universe. If you are out there and you hear this, then there must surely be some kind of special gravity that, like the moon, has captured us both. So, I'd like you and your civilization to know that you're not alone beneath this boundless starry sky. Our era is drawing to a close, but our courage, faith, and intellect will echo across the sea of stars via this tiny message. It is insignificant, but it is our light. I hope it emboldens you. You do not face the unknown in the darkness alone. Please, keep sending your voices out into the stars. And let them become your light too. A single ray of light is feeble, easily swallowed by the darkness. But as long as another light shines out before it can fade, then one day, there will surely come a ray of light that pierces the night like the dawn. Last but not least, we are moon gazers in an unremarkable corner of the universe. Our names are Ibni Bellum, Ungin, Magis Getty, Lusalim, Ninkigia. To everyone who can hear this, we send you our regards. My friends, thank you. Let us meet again beneath the starry skies.
Eggy has completed her mission. Her hat.
Are you okay, Columbina? The Moon Goddess once used her power to bear witness to the journey of the Moon Gazers. Now it has become a witness to your journey as well.
I'm fine. But I need to stay focused for what comes next, since I'll be pushing my strength to its limits.
Then let's hurry and find a quiet place. Ugh. Goodbye, Eggy. Paimon will always remember you.
Wait, did we just walk away and something responded? A burst of signal static. It seems the activation of the Moongazer module has activated the sealed data segment.
This is the received message and sending our reply.
That's Lumine's voice!
Unable to accurately pinpoint your coordinates. I cannot know how long this reply reaches you, but I'd like to respond at this very moment. We are travelers who have traversed the universe alone for a long time. And your voices, it is as if a bonfire has suddenly lit up a dark forest. You take great risks, yet you are fearless. You inspire us and warm our hearts. I believe, in this moment, it is the gravity of the starry sea and destiny that connects you and me. In the future, we will try to find your planet, but not now, unfortunately. We're still dealing with some trouble.
Lumine, how are we doing?
I was right.
Almost ready, Ether. Well then, my regards to you. Just as you said, the sea of stars is vast and boundless, and we are not alone. Let us meet again beneath the starry skies.
We met!
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
Observations of the intermittently visible celestial body indicate a tenuous atmosphere on its surface. No signs of life activity have been detected so far, though parts of its surface structures do not appear to be naturally formed. Although I have expelled the Oathbreaker Ungen from the team, his lunar biosphere work and nearby test sites may still be useful for landing on that star. But let's not dwell on him. May the Creator be forever crowned with supreme glory. We shall journey towards the stars as we once gazed upon the moon from the earth. Recorded by Imni Bellum. How can I get here? There's apparently a cutscene here. But to go there, I would have to first unlock the transit properly. Because I only unlocked this part. We didn't unlock this part. But we can do it from here.
Stabilize!
Oz,
Surge. A moonlit night for all.
Observe.
Aye, aye. Wondrous repair tool created by dragons. Restore now ruined device by manipulating the secret source dragon idol on the screen. Wait, this is a snake game. Okay. This is what I wanted.
Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Oh, speaking of travelers hearing the message, I guess that buries the theory about the ship's AI terraforming the planet for them. Traveler's Crater! Oh, this looks familiar. Wait! Don't those pillars in general look familiar to you? Very John Lee. I don't trust you, John Lee. You are here! Colombina, you are here. And now you're here too, so I suppose we are here together. You say that as if you knew I would come. I didn't know when, but I knew you would come eventually. Just as there is always a pull between the moon and Teyvat, you always find your way to me, don't you? Come, sit with me for a while. I saved you a seat. Last time we sat on your ship, we were looking at Teyvat. Let's look at the stars this time. Ninin and those who came before her were drawn to those stars. There must be a different kind of gravity there. I can feel it. Ninin and the message she sent. Don't worry, she's not in danger. She traveled very, very far in safety. So far that I can no longer sense the power I used to guide her on her way. But I'm curious. About what? All kinds of things. For instance, would a message from a moon gazer ever be received by someone else? It was received by me! Whoever receives it, or whatever else may receive it, who might they be? What would they think? Would they know love and hatred just like us? It was me! Would they still be drawn to the beautiful yet mysterious sky above, even with the abyss closing in around them just like us? Would they, like us, also want to find others, wave at them and say, "Hello friend, I am happy to meet you"? Yes! Out there in the depths of this starry sky Are there still civilizations untouched by the darkness? I think there are. Our ship once received a message. Now you are telling her that? What kind of message? Almost all of its meaningful content was lost. But it must have come from an intelligent civilization. You don't even know it was from here! Lost? Was it because it had traveled too far? Still, even this much is encouraging enough. By the way, Lumin, your birthplace, it's out there too, isn't it? If one day you decide to return to where your journey began, to clean it up, I'll be glad to lend a hand, just like how you helped me clean the moon. Then I won't forget to invite you. And another party, and another party. Then, what do you think of calling it Home Returning Night? What if it's during the day? Then we'll celebrate all day until night falls. We can invite all our good friends. Sounds like it's gonna be very fun. May that night arrive beneath clear skies with friends reunited. Yesterday I forgot to take my rewards. I was also supposed to visit Columbina. Because I still didn't unlock everything.
Thank you for Add Astra.
Oh.
Add Astra.
I wonder what it's this time.
Columbina? Are you okay? You look a bit out of sorts.
Oh, it's you two. I'm alright.
Is she thinking about the moon again? Is there anything you can do to help?
It's okay. Just tell us. Even if it's something small, you'll feel much better once it's off your chest.
I would like to try a drink from the tavern.
What? Sorry. Paimon was just a little surprised. You never talk about wanting things for yourself, so... And that's it? Just... a drink?
What were you expecting her to think? Bigger?
Yeah, kinda. At least something a bit more monumental. Like, bring me the moon.
Well, now I actually can.
But, on second thought, it does kinda make sense. Palomina can't go wherever she wants right now, so a trip to the tavern might as well be a trip to the moon.
It's not just how things are now. Even back when I was with the Fatui, when there was no order to capture me, everyone still kept their distance whenever I went out for a walk.
Bird of the Fatui Harbingers. That title alone is enough to scare off people who don't know her.
Wait a sec. Come to think of it, maybe this isn't as hard as Paimon first thought. A tavern is kinda out of the question, but a drink? Now that we can do. The Travelers got this.
Really?
But don't set your expectations too high.
Any flavor preferences?
Flavor. I don't have much experience ordering drinks, so I'm not sure where to start. Perhaps something that isn't too... heavy?
What do you mean by heavy?
Heavy like... a Fatui overcoat.
You are not helping.
That comparison makes it even more confusing.
Something light and delicate then.
Okay. Whatever you think.
Yeah, whip up the mix. Jesus Christ. You can even do mixing it in here, I guess. Ingredients, coffee. Start mixing. Wasn't it supposed to be light?
Wow. Even Paimon wants to try a glass of that.
I've smelled something like this before.
Oh, really? Where?
In Sandrone's room. She had a drink that smelled like this. The aroma caught my interest, and when she noticed, she just held on to the drink for ages without finishing it. It was like she was waiting for me to ask about it.
So, did you?
Yes.
What did you ask?
Shouldn't you be drinking engine oil instead?
And how did she respond?
She said something quite unpleasant. It doesn't bear repeating.
Oh my god. It's heavy.
You lost interest after a single sip?
Sorry, it was a little bitter. All in all, not very good. No wonder Sandrone looked so sour when she drank it.
Paimon thinks there might have been other reasons for that.
Lol. New Moon's Embrace obtained. Yay! We are finally in the third row.
for satisfying my curiosity. I'll be sure not to trust Sandrone's taste ever again.
Maybe I should just stay here. That way, next time I log in, I will get this thing right away. I got some rewards for exploration. Oh, so many! There's even more! So much! Change avatar. Oh, I don't have this because I used everything. Aye. That's not good. I have 67 here on the regular banner. Should probably use it one day. Anyway, I'm done for today. We finished everything I wanted to finish. I'm satisfied. Anyway. Okay. Thank you for dropping by if anyone was even here, and see you tomorrow.